So this is leadership of a different order, all right? And I think, as I've said continuously throughout the day, that we know what the ingredients are. What we don't know yet much about are what recipes have to be what you do with the recipe, concocted at various stages of a school's development. But we could begin to develop that knowledge together, all right? And this is a model of school of change, which is fairly well known about how you initiate a change, how you implement, and how you sort of institutionalize it. And again, you saw Trish and Di go through these sorts of phases. Now, in the handout there, which I won't go through, there are very different sort of skills you need at initiation, where you can be a little bit top-down, than the skills you need in implementation. All right? The different types of leadership skills. And again, over here, as you build a change into the fabric of the school. Also, we know there are predictable challenges that you'll always get threatened at the initial phases of implementation, because that's where you begin to require your colleagues to do something different, right? You're taking them out of their comfort zones, and you will always get resistance at that point, okay? So can we, as a principal class, begin to talk about that, right? What are the predictable signs of this? How can we minimize it? How can we provide the technical and psychological support to our colleagues to help them move through that phase effectively, right? We can read books on that, but what we really need to do is to co-construct that as a group of, co-construct our responses to that as a group of colleagues. Now, what I'm offering again is that this is another area where we know something about, but what we need to do is to develop as a group of principals and the principal class, active knowledge, right? We can share and support each other as we go through this and go through this adaptive processes inside our own schools. So what I'm beginning to lay out here are a series of options for future work together, which really relate to the transformational agenda we've been talking about today. Don't have to make up your minds today, but I would encourage you to reflect upon this a bit, to have some conversations amongst yourselves, to talk a little bit with your regional network leaders, with Lena and with John. And I'm happy to sort of begin to take a lead on sort of trying to facilitate this as we sort of continue to work together over the next sort of number of months and hopefully a couple of years. So that's really all I want to say, actually. 2 minutes to 3, hey? Isn't that good? Any comments, any questions? Or have we done enough for one day? Done enough damage for one day, eh?